That's about exactly right.
All right.
Okay. Now, just because it's warm, I'm going to open my canopy again. You're strapped in?
I'm buckled in.
And to get out, you just twist that buckle. Does he know we're going?
Yeah, he should.
All right.
About a few calls they gave him.
All right. I'll drink water here. And then as he comes down, I'll do the takeoff checklist.
Okay.
I use an ABC mnemonic for a checklist. And by the way, it's easy for a beginner to think, I don't need a checklist, I know what I'm doing. But real pilots use checklists. And eventually, if you don't use your checklist, eventually you'll really regret that. So, takeoff checklist, altimeter set. Mine's good, I see yours is good. Belts. Now, controls free and clear. And all four corners of that stick, you should try that too. You don't want to bang it against the stop, but take it to all four corners.
Okay.
Yep. And if the corners are good, the middle's probably good. All right, and then pedals pull forward. Okay, so altimeter, belts, controls. There are two more seats.
Traffic, Cherokee 6646 Juliet, 7 miles to the east. Landing full stop, 11. Taxi traffic.
There's two more C's in this checklist. The canopy and cable hookup. We'll do that a little bit later. Dive brake, lock it. And direction of wind is from the left. See the windsock up there? Ahead on the left.
Yep.
So it's from the left. Now how will that affect us? Just use your imagination.
It's going to want to push us to the right of the right side of the runway.
Well, yeah, but this is not intuitive, but you'll understand this. It pushes the tail that direction, which pulls the nose into the wind.
Okay. Right.
Weather vane.
Yeah.
So that's the issue.
Yeah.
So if we do nothing at the very first, we're going to nose left.
Okay.
So I'll start with full right rudder and come off of it as needed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because you don't want your tail swinging out this way, so you're giving it right rudder to pull
That's
the tail
exactly
back
right.
into the left.
This strength of wind is insignificant. But if that were that angle blowing 20 knots, I would need full right rudder to do the takeoff.
Right.
And then you hold the windward wing slightly low, just 1 degree below level. You can't go much lower, you'll hit the ground. But you want the windward wing down to start and to finish. If that wind is still there when we finish, the flight will come to an end with this control input.
And when we land, we're going to be landing in this direction, heading to
Probably,
the east?
probably.
Okay.
If we landed with this crosswind, we'd stop with this control input, right pedal, left stick.
Right pedal, left stick.
Yep. Now I'm going to talk to the tow pilot. You can leave your canopy open for now, it'll get too hot if you don't. Blue Tow, Academy 6.
6, Blue Tow, man.
Morning mount again, please. We'll bring us the rope. Now the main 200-foot rope is over strong, and it wouldn't be safe if we couldn't break it. So the very nearest piece of rope is smaller rope. It's a weak link, and that's standard procedure. And yep, it's in good shape. Good enough. And when I let this go, I let it slap shut. Now it's time for you to gently close your canopy. And then push forward on both handles. And close the window on your left and open the little scoop. And we're ready for takeoff.
All right.
I'll go back through the checklist. Altimeter, belts, controls, cable hooked up, canopy locked, dive brakes locked, direction of wind from the left. And if we have an emergency, you'll get even more for your. It's fun. I give him thumbs up to level the wing. This is the takeoff signal.
Crystal traffic, Blue Tow departing 07, Crystal. Taxi traffic, Cherokee 6646 Juliet. Landing.
We're just holding level. flies by itself. If it goes back down, I won't do anything about it if it touches. I just want to be level.
Radio check. Copy that. I'll check into it. Thanks.
During this phase, I'm planning for an abort, an emergency landing. Right now, I could get back on the airport already.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Radio check. Here now.
Now, left pedal,
Okay, thank you.
and I'm already banking too much.
Copy that.
This is
turning B out of base for 1-1.
This is good toe position. I'm right behind him, pointed outside of the turn. I have right stick pressure. Probably less than half a pound of pressure. Try to notice how I move the pedals a lot more than I move the stick.
Got it.
Level up.
Traffic turning 6 final 1-1 full stop.
Those little hills ahead are lower than the airport. The peaks are below the airport. Right pedal. And that's keeping us right behind him. You can see it's not always exactly perfect position. I'm just keeping us within a few feet of perfect. But notice how little stick I'm using. Almost everybody, when they start to fly, they like to do this. And it just doesn't help.
Gotcha.
So, towing's fairly easy, but it is the hardest part for everybody to learn. It's almost universal. People have trouble learning the tow because it's not intuitive. And I may give you, if it's smooth enough, I'll give you a chance on the tow. And you'll get plenty of chance to fly coming back to the airport. But the tow is kind of negotiable. I don't want to risk having you scare yourself or embarrass yourself on the tow because you don't know how to fly the plane yet. I'm using a little bit of forward pressure to stay down because you're light enough. It would be better if we had a little extra weight in the front. And so I'm having to hold the nose down with about that much pressure. So now notice here, I'm going to let go of the stick and look how quickly it won't be so good. I'm off the stick.
Do you want me?
No, see, now I need to be back on it. So it took about 3 or 4 seconds, and suddenly we were not in good shape anymore. So you have to always be holding it there. Now, I'm going to demonstrate a few things. I can steer with my feet. If I do that aggressively, that's a signal to slow down for him. And I can get out of position if I want. Or I want to just stay here. So now we're out of position a little bit. They'll just pull me back into position. So give it a little forward pressure on the stick.
Okay.
That's enough. That's even too much. There you go.
Bring it up a little bit?
Yeah, but don't get into moving the stick much. You just want to use pressure. Now, see if you can steer with your feet, keep the wing level, and just aim at him, left pedal.
Left pedal.
You have to use your feet. Now, right pedal.
Okay.
That was because his downwash was pulling that wing down.
Okay.
So, be real free here and light with your hand. You need right stick pressure. Right stick pressure.
Okay.
And use your feet to aim at him. Left pedal.
Left pedal?
The string, the yaw string on tow is irrelevant. You just need to keep your wing level with his wing so you don't get out of position.
Okay.
A little bit of left stick pressure. That's enough. But notice when you move the stick to the side, the nose goes the other way every time. That's what's confusing about the stick. So you need to get down to the right. You can give it some right stick or right pedal. Then just go back to neutral again. Now you need to stop this slide to the right. Left pedal. Right stick.
Right.
There. Now, that's all pretty good. I'm going to make a statement on the radio. We'll call it the box away. Now I have control. I'm going to demonstrate boxing the wing. Feel how little it takes to go down. That much.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Going down through his leg.
Okay, I felt it.
Now we're in low toe position. I'm going to create bank with rudder.
Okay.
And now we'll come up. You don't feel the weight. I'll let him pull us in position again. This is boxing the wake, and it's a maneuver to demonstrate control when you're out of position. Now I'll create bank with the stick. Now outside of it, so I'll go down. You don't feel it. We pull us back to the middle again. And now we'll come back up and you will feel the wake again.
Yeah, there it is. Do it.
So that's an easy maneuver, but it's required on the day you get your license. I'm going to keep the toe for now. You just stay with me on it. And just try to take note of what I do and how little stick I use.
Right.
Where we're headed is the little hill under the toe plane. The other side of it is dark rock facing the sun, and we call it Morning Mountain. There was enough lift on the first flight. Well, there wasn't enough. But from that, I can guess we're probably going to have better lift now. And I think we'll be able to stay up here. But the air we're in is just totally smooth, calm, no movement. If we were gliding in this air, we'd just be coming down 200 feet a minute. If it's clear enough, you'll begin to see the Channel Islands through that gap. Right? You'll start to feel more movement in the air very soon. You might even see the toe plane start to boogie a little bit. Starting about now, you'll feel the texture of the air change by the mountain. You can see Catalina out there to the right.
Yep.
Feel fine?
Yeah, I feel great.
Okay. Now we might do some fairly aggressive maneuvering, and if it starts to bother you, you have to let me know.
You'll be the first to know. Well, you'll be the second to know, I guess.
What's that?
I'll let you know.
Okay. Now I'm about to get off the toe and go straight toward the hill. Be really light on the controls so that I do exactly what I want and then just feel what it is.
Yep.
Now, we're being pushed slightly to the right by the wind, but not much. It's mostly straight behind us, and it's not much wind, probably 5 or 10 knots. But we are going downwind right now.
Okay.
And I expect something to rise between here and the mountain. And as we get closer, I will lower the nose for more control. Your instinct says slow up, but that's suicide. You lower the nose for more control. And now, start feeling for the updraft.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Part of that was just me slowing up. There's really not much lift here. There's less right now than there was earlier, but we're just starting to explore.
Okay.
So all I'm doing right now is sniffing around looking for an updraft. And I assume it's going to be sinking on the other side of this hill, so I won't cross over. Right, here's where I turn. Nothing. Now feel how I come out of this turn now. Pedal and stick, mostly pedal. Like that. Now, I can feel there's lift on the right, and I can sort of sense the sink on the left. We're just not finding anything, so I'm going to speed up a little bit. And in a moment, I'm going to have you fly down that ridge by staying exactly on top of it wherever we go.
Okay.
But first, I'm going to try once again to climb right here. I'm going to go steep. Nope, this is not enough. Now, I can expect that if we get a little lower on that ridge toward the desert, lower, there may be more lift. So right now, we're in rising air, and we're too slow, so I'm going to lower the nose, steepen the bank so we don't hit the hill. And yeah, this is rising air, just very weak. What's your impression of this?
This is great. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
So staying here won't work. We're going to go down that ridge. So take over, roll us out of this turn, left pedal, use your feet.
Yep.
Okay, now just fly down the ridge, follow it left and right wherever it goes.
Okay.
The ridge under you, whatever's below you, you want to be exactly above it.
Okay.
And you step on the forward end of that string. Keep your nose no higher than this.
Okay. No higher than this.
Right. Come to the right a little bit to stay exactly above the hill. Come to the right.
Come to the right. Come to the right. So stick and foot. And
Yeah,
pedal?
stick and rudder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the nose too high?
Yeah, you want to keep it right there where it is. Now turn left and follow the ridge. Use your feet.
Okay. How's the nose?
Fine, just don't go any higher.
Okay.
Use more rudder pedal.
More rudder. Gotcha.
No, don't move the stick.
Okay.
Move your feet.
Okay.
Something's coming up here. Get ready to make a right 180.
A right 180.
Not
All
yet.
right.
Here it is. Now you're entering the lift. Now turn right.
Okay.
You should look first and then look ahead while you're turning. Look ahead while you're turning.
Okay.
Your instinct says to look into the turn while you're turning, but that doesn't do you any good.
Okay.
You need to look ahead to see your attitude.
Okay. How's this bank? Is that about what I want to do?
It's fine, but you hold. The point is to really hold the attitude,
Okay.
because otherwise you won't stay in the lift. Hold
Okay.
the bank.
Now
Hold the bank.
do I want to come out of it?
Nope.
Nope. Want to keep going? Okay.
Yep. 'Cause this is where the air is rising.
Oh, I got you. Okay. I
And
thought we
it's-
were doing a 180. So
and it's-
we're circling?
Yeah, yeah. The thing is, the air's not rising much, and so we're still descending.
Yeah.
And we're going to go right over to the right side of that point.
Okay.
So,
So I want to straighten it out?
yeah.
Okay.
Lower the nose.
Lower the nose.
That's a high nose attitude.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. Be steady. I'm helping you. But now we're going to fly into some lift. There it is.
Yeah, I feel it.
Okay, circle right again, right now.
Okay.
Bank it steeper.
Deeper. Okay.
Yeah. But don't let it go steeper than this. Just
Okay.
hold the attitude.
Okay.
When you're circling, you want to make every effort to keep it at constant rate turn.
Okay.
There's just not enough energy here, but I'm gonna take it now.
Okay.
Make one more attempt to find lift we can climb in. And it's weak enough, it's going to require that I fly very aggressively.
Okay.
Feel free to ask any questions. So visualize little thermals rolling up off this side of the hill, leaving the ridgetop. It's kind of amazing. This is not as good as it was an hour ago. It should be getting better, not worse. But this is no longer the prime soaring season. So here, I came out of that turn with pedal only.
Yep.
Now I'm lowering the nose so I can turn steep if I need to. Here's good lift. There it is. But I can't stay in it. The turn takes us out of it. So it's just not practical. Now I'm going to hold this turn across the hill. If I were any closer, I would lower the nose for more control. Okay, you take over again, turn left, follow
Okay.
the hill.
Okay.
That's it. Center the controls. Now start turning right. Turn right. Turn right.
Oh, you just want me on the ridge?
Yeah, I want you to
Oh,
follow
okay.
the ridge.
Okay, you got it.
Lower the nose a little bit.
Okay.
Left. Now come out of your turn.
Okay.
Yep. That's fine. Okay, let's go straight. Lower the nose.
Brand new pattern, altitude for
Lower the nose. And keep your wing level.
runway 73.
Keep the what level?
The wing.
The wing level.
The top of your instrument panel is flat. So that's your level. You need occasional right stick pressure to keep the wing level because it's dropping its left wing side.
Okay.
Now remember that speed to fly ring on the vertical speed indicator.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so it's telling you to go 60.
Yeah. So I mean nose down?
Whatever it takes to go 60.
Okay.
Yeah. And the forward end of the string is where you put your foot.
Forward end of the
You need
string,
some
yeah.
right stick pressure to keep you level.
Okay. So I'm
Right
going
stick
60.
pressure. There, that's fine.
70.
Now, if you feel that's lift, you can slow up in it if it's strong enough, but keep it going straight.
Okay.
If you let the air dictate your attitude, you're always going away from updrafts into downdrafts. So you really need to make it go straight.
Okay.
Give it some right stick pressure.
Right
That's
stick
enough.
pressure.
That's enough. You get on this hill, we might have a chance of some lift. So lower the nose a little.
Okay.
That's good.
Hold it there.
Yep. Notice the sound of the wind.
I hear it.
That's your airspeed. And so just that level of noise means you're going at a good moderate 55 or 60.
Okay.
And I can fly all day without looking at the airspeed indicator.
Just by the sound.
And the feel. Yep. Now ahead, on the right, directly ahead, it's just straight ahead, but on the right, there's a vertical bowl. I have control.
Okay.
Look at that. See that gray cliff right there?
Yeah, I see it.
Well, we call that the chimney because it heats the air and makes it go up. There's probably a thermal coming out of that bowl that's just under the nose.
So you've got control here?
Yep. I'm hoping to find a thermal and start climbing. We're entering it. We're going up. Now it's pushing us away, so it's on the left. So now we're in a beautiful thermal, starting to climb.
Okay.
Crystal Glider Academy 6 has a nice thermal at the chimney, 4 knots plus. Okay, now, settle in. You feel okay with the circle?
Yeah.
We just flew out of the thermal. It's on your left. We're going to fly back into it now.
Okay.
And I just want to try to center it. That one circle, I learned quite a bit about this thermal. I want to find a way to get in the middle of it and then just hold attitude.
Okay.
So we've flown out of it. There's probably another one here. This next turn will probably be to the right. There it comes. Now, this feels like the one where we might just start circling. And the point during the circle is to hold the attitude as constant as possible so the circle is round and brings you back where you started. And if you let the attitude of this circle change, you will lose the lift. So if you're looking straight ahead,
Yeah.
and you can step on the forward end of the string if necessary, but you can ignore it also. Take over now and hold this attitude, moving the stick as little as possible.
Okay.
Because you're in a bank, you can lower the nose with right pedal and raise it with left pedal. But if you hold the attitude, like right there, it started to raise your wing. And I felt it, and I put it back down.
Okay.
If you let the thermal push your right wing up, you'll be out of the lift. So you have to hold the bank.
Okay.
And you're doing fine, just stay with it.
Okay.
It's not like we're gaining much altitude, but we are gaining a little altitude.
Yeah.
I'm helping you occasionally just to stay in the lift. Here's the strong stuff. It's pushing your nose up, so push it back down.
Okay.
Yep. Now the nose is about right there. Hold the bank.
Okay.
The main thing is hold the bank or you lose your lift.
Okay.
What do you think of this?
Good.
At its best, we're going up 400 feet a minute. At the worst, we're not going up at all. Now, here's raising your nose, so keep your nose down.
Okay, nose down.
Yep.
Keep the...
Now, you're in the lift. This is the good stuff, right here. You can feel it. And it makes it louder also.
Right.
The rising air is loud, the sinking air is silent. Now the nose is dropping. You can raise it with left pedal.
Raise it with left pedal?
Yep, that's enough.
Okay, that's enough? Okay.
It was actually too much. But you saw that it worked, didn't you?
I saw that it worked.
Yep. Right. Hold the bank.
Okay.
So this can get monotonous. But if you gain skill, if you can do this well enough, you don't have to spend much time circling. If you're bad at this, you spend the whole day circling because you never get high enough to do anything else. Now it's banking too much. You bring it back up. What happened there was we fell into a hole with no lift.
Oh, okay.
And now we're back in the lift again.
Okay.
Is it okay that I'm helping you occasionally?
Yeah.
All right.
Because it helps me feel what I'm supposed to do.
Some student pilots hate that, but it works. We're going to move ahead. Go straight for a moment. Straight it out.
Straight. Okay.
Go a little further. Now turn again. Same place. Turn. Right here. Get into it. Hopefully this will keep us in lift more of the time. By the way, if there's another glider, we all circle the same direction. Whoever got here first is decides which way to circle. You can't go different directions if you're together. Right?